Kevin Hart has one of the quickest mouths in comedy, and the funniest part is that he's just as wild off script as he is on stage. Whether he's roasting Shaq, turning The Rock into a straight man, or breaking down in laughter mid-interview, Kevin always seems to find a way to steal the moment. That's what makes his best clips so watchable. You never know whether he's about to tell a joke, start screaming, or collapse into laughter himself. What really separates Kevin is how fast he reacts. He can roast somebody, get roasted back, and still keep the interview moving like nothing happened. That mix of speed, confidence, and chaos is exactly why so many of his funniest moments keep going viral. Kevin Hart doesn't just joke, he attacks the moment. One of the best examples is how he roasts other celebrities directly to their faces, then acts shocked that they can't recover fast enough to answer him. Shaq is one of his favorite targets, and Kevin knows exactly how to press that button without hesitation. The Shaq jokes work because Kevin doesn't just go after the height or size stuff. He finds little physical details, facial reactions, and awkward moments, and turns them into a full bit. That's why the room always starts laughing before the target even has time to respond.
Hey, Shaq, when you fall during the games, it's the funniest I've ever seen in my life. Hey, you ever see his legs after he fall? Next time, look, I'm telling y'all, next time y'all watch a game and he fall, this is exactly what he do. Look, it's always something stupid. Like, he go up to get a rebound, he don't get it, he go, oh, no.
He has the same energy when he's with Dwayne Johnson. Their whole dynamic is built on Kevin pretending he's the one in control, even when The Rock is standing right next to him looking twice as large and twice as calm. That contrast is part of the joke.
When you also just recently bought your mom a house?
I did.
That makes me want to cry.
$1 billion later, he finally bought his mom a house. All right, should we clap for that?
Wait.
It's about
Some of Kevin's best material comes from his friendship with Dwayne Johnson because they make each other better on camera. Kevin is always trying to dominate the conversation, while The Rock becomes the perfect deadpan partner who can absorb the punches and still keep smiling. That's the kind of chemistry that makes a simple interview feel like a comedy sketch. One of the funniest running jokes is how Kevin exaggerates The Rock's appearance, voice, and presence as if he's describing a superhero and a rival at the same time. The Rock plays along just enough to make the whole thing even funnier. And once the two of them start riffing, the interview usually belongs to them, not the host. Their chemistry also works because neither man tries to look too polished. Kevin leans into chaos, and The Rock lets the chaos bounce off him. That's why their interviews feel so alive. Every joke sounds like it could turn into a new bit at any second.
He's got a tattoo right above his that says, "Come on."
Kevin's funniest moments often happen when he accidentally derails the entire room. On set, in interviews, or during live segments, he has a way of laughing so hard that everyone else starts losing focus too. That contagious energy is part of his appeal. A great example is the moment on The Wedding Ringer where the cast couldn't get through a line because Kevin's laughter took over the scene. He doesn't just react, he erupts. And when a comedian like Kevin loses it, everybody else tends to follow. That's also why his live TV appearances are so unpredictable. He can go from a normal answer to a full-body laugh in seconds, and somehow that makes the segment better instead of worse. Kevin knows how to turn a breakdown into part of the performance.
Ben Laser Menachem Harris. Do you, Douglas? I got it. Douglas Ephraim Ben Laser Menachem Harris.
That was so good, too. I'm sorry.
Kevin has a special talent for roasting celebrities who are big enough to fight back, but funny enough to play along. Shaquille O'Neal is one of the best examples because Kevin can joke about Shaq's size, movement, and on-camera reactions while still making it feel playful. The result is usually pure chaos. He also has a habit of making jokes about Snoop Dogg in a way that sounds affectionate, but still absolutely ruthless. The humor works because Kevin doesn't just throw random insults. He builds the joke around the person's public image and then twists it. That's what makes the line land. And when Kevin's on a couch with multiple celebrities, he's usually the one driving the pace. If someone tries to stay calm, Kevin speeds the room up. If someone tries to move on, Kevin drags the joke another level further. That constant momentum is a huge part of why his interviews stay memorable.
You want a rematch?
You know why I wanted the rematch. I wanted the rematch because you gave me a white hand last time. No, I'm very serious. I'm not playing around.
I know.
You invited me to play the game, and I get here and you gave me a giant white hand. Not only was it disrespectful, but it wasn't fair. So I said, let's play it again.
Okay.
But give me a black hand.
Okay, yeah.
So my powers can be real. You took my powers away.
Because now, you know, parents, we're not the same when it comes to being physical with kids. You know, I think social media has changed everything. Like, I went to punch my son in the chest the other day, and I saw people looking. And I just gave him a hug. I love you, boy. Y'all got that right? Y'all got me saying love on those cameras, right? But back then, they didn't have.
Kevin is also one of the best storytellers in comedy because even his childhood memories sound like high-stakes stories. He can talk about playing football in church, getting disciplined as a kid, or being embarrassed in front of friends and somehow turn it all into a big performance. That's a skill most comics never fully master. He tells stories with so much motion and expression that the punchline almost feels secondary. You're not just hearing what happened, you're watching him relive it. That's why even simple stories about family, sports, or growing up become huge moments in his hands. The best part is that his stories often end in self-embarrassment. Kevin is willing to make himself the joke, which gives the audience permission to laugh even harder. He can be the victim, the instigator, and the punchline all in the same story.
Let me clear something up for all the young people here tonight. Snoop Dogg is a rapper. Yeah, that's my aunt's favorite rapper.
Back in the day, the reason why he called himself the dog is because he was a dog with the ladies. It's true. Now he's called a dog because he sleeps all day in a sunspot in the living room floor. Isn't that true?
I have this accent that is not that strong, but you know, it sometimes not allows me to play every role that I want.
It's just how, remember when you had your jam toe that time? You remember, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Remember? And you was like, you were fine. Someone was like, Shaq, you jammed your toe. You was like, right? It was like that's how Shaq cries.
One of Kevin's funniest qualities is how seriously he reacts to minor chaos. In one story about a plane landing with a rough bump, Kevin treated it like a full disaster while everyone else stayed calm. That mismatch between his panic and everybody else's normal behavior is what makes the story so funny. He does the same thing in social situations, too. When the check comes at a table with A-listers, Kevin's reaction is always immediate and honest. He doesn't pretend he's cool about it. He makes the discomfort part of the bit. That honesty is part of what makes him feel relatable. Even when he's surrounded by huge stars, he still sounds like the guy who is very aware of the awkwardness in the room. He just happens to be funnier than everyone else while pointing it out.
Stephen A. Smith does not have one fan. Not one. There's never been a request for a picture. There's never been a request for a debate. You are you're snap finger famous. That's the guy, what's the guy that's, what's the guy that's on the thing, on the ESPN thing.
Kevin Hart's comedy works because it feels fast, physical, and completely unfiltered. He's not afraid to make himself look small, scared, embarrassed, or hyperactive if that's what gets the laugh. That willingness to go all in is why his best moments feel so alive. He also understands timing better than almost anyone in modern comedy. He knows when to pause, when to shout, when to laugh at himself, and when to keep the joke moving before the room has time to breathe. That rhythm is a huge part of his success. And the best Kevin Hart clips all have the same effect. They make everyone around him look less prepared than he is. Whether he's with Shaq, The Rock, Snoop, Mike Tyson, or a talk show host, he always seems one step ahead of the room.
Is that mushroom? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, I thought Mike just ate a bowl of mushroom. Oh, my God. I almost on myself. Oh, I thought he took the whole thing.
Them things
Oh,
in
my
like
God.
Jolly Ranchers,
Mike,
huh?
you can't do that. Guys, stop the podcast. We got to get Mike to the hospital.
It was blackberries. It was blackberries. Everybody calm down. Oh, did you see me panic just now? Oh, God.
Sometimes getting no laugh is much funnier than getting the laugh.
Oh, for you, because you understand, but, you know.
What do you mean for me? What the hell is that?
No, not like that. No.
Well, for you, Conan, because, you know, that's all you got. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
That's a genuine laugh, because I didn't mean it like that.
Kevin Hart's funniest moments work because he never lets the energy settle. He roasts, he reacts, he panics, he laughs, and he keeps everything moving at full speed until the whole room is laughing with him. That's what makes him one of the most reliable comedy machines in entertainment.